7 Machiavellian ways manipulators test you. Why manipulators always test first? Most people believe manipulation begins with control. Machiavelli would disagree. Power does not begin with domination. It begins with measurement. Before anyone attempts to control you, they must first understand you. How much discomfort you tolerate. How badly you want approval. Which emotions move you. How you respond to loss. Whether your identity is stable. That is why power does not attack first. It tests. Quietly. Deniably. Psychologically. What follows is not a list of tricks. It is a sequence. Each test unlocks the next. Test 1, the discomfort test. Will you absorb unease to keep peace? The first test is always subtle. A dismissive tone. A delayed response. A joke that lands slightly wrong. A moment where your contribution is ignored. Nothing you can accuse. Nothing you can prove. That is intentional. Real-life pattern. You speak in a meeting. Your point is ignored. Moments later, someone else repeats it. They receive credit. You feel the discomfort, but you say nothing. Internally, you tell yourself, it's not worth making this awkward. What you just taught the room is not humility. You taught them how visible you are allowed to be. Why this test works? Machiavelli observed that people who feared disturbance more than injustice were easy to govern. Discomfort is leverage only if you rush to eliminate it. When you absorb it silently or overcorrect to restore harmony, you signal predictability, self-doubt, willingness to adjust first. That signal is remembered. The escalation rule. If you absorb discomfort once, it escalates. What begins as a tone becomes dismissal. What begins as dismissal becomes exclusion. Not because the manipulator is cruel, but because the data says they can. The correct response. Not confrontation. Not explanation. Stillness. You do not rush to smooth the moment. You let discomfort exist. That alone causes the test to fail. Identity lock. Test 1. If someone introduces discomfort and you rush to erase it, you have already given leverage. Test 2, the approval test. How manipulators discover how badly you want to be liked. Once discomfort is tolerated, approval becomes the lever. Real-life pattern. You receive praise, but it is shaped strangely. You're actually smarter than I expected. You did well this time. Don't let it get to your head. The praise feels good, so you accept it. What you accepted was not validation. It was ranking. The joke you laugh at too fast. A joke lands at your expense. You laugh quickly, louder than necessary. Your laughter is not confidence. It is compliance. The room learns. Lowering him is safe. Approval withdrawal. Praise stops. Warmth fades. Recognition disappears. You begin adjusting. Speaking more. Performing better. Trying to earn warmth back. Relief returns when approval does. That relief is conditioning. Machiavellian insight. Those who seek love above respect become dependent. Approval is a currency. Whoever controls it controls behavior. Identity lock. Test 2. If someone's approval changes how you behave, they already have leverage. Test 3, the emotional reaction test. How manipulators discover which emotion controls you. Now the question becomes, which emotion makes this person predictable? Provocation. Unnecessary contradiction. Dismissal. A casual insult. If you react, they learn your trigger. Anger feels powerful. But anger is loud, and loud emotions are easy to map. Guilt. After everything I've done for you, I thought you were different. Guilt collapses boundaries faster than fear. Withdrawal. Silence. Distance. Reduced warmth. If you chase, silence becomes a button. Emotional flooding. Chaos. Urgency. Emotional dumping. Exhaustion breeds compliance. Containment. The goal is not suppression. It is containment. Emotion felt privately, not performed publicly. Identity lock. Test 3. If someone can predict your emotional reaction, they can predict your behavior. Test 4. The status and public humiliation test. How power is transferred in front of witnesses. This test is public, and public memory is permanent. Real-life pattern. A joke lands at your expense. People laugh. Comfortably. You laugh too. That is consent. Unnecessary corrections. Actually, what he means is, public correction revises authority. The freeze. You say nothing. Silence here is not neutrality. It is interpretation. Machiavellian insight. Power that is seen spreads. Humiliation trains observers how to treat you. Correct response. Composure. Minimal words. Stillness. Discomfort shifts away from you. Identity lock. Test 4. If someone lowers you publicly and you absorb it, the group will continue the work for them. Test 5. The withdrawal and abandonment test. How absence becomes leverage. Now presence is removed. Real-life pattern. No conflict. Just distance. Your nervous system panics. You replay. You chase. Conditioning loop. Connection, withdrawal, anxiety, chase, relief. That relief trains dependency. Machiavellian insight. Those who fear loss more than injustice become governable. Correct response. Non-adjustment. You do not chase. You do not explain. Withdrawal fails when you do not move. Identity lock. Test 5. If someone's absence controls your behavior, they control you. Test 6. The identity erosion test. How manipulators rewrite who you are. Now identity is tested. Real-life pattern. You've changed. That's not like you. You begin explaining who you are. That explanation is the opening. Memory doubt. That's not how it happened. Self-trust erodes. Identity regression. I miss the old you. You move backward to regain approval. Machiavellian insight. Those who doubt their self-concept accept external structure. Identity lock. Test 6. If someone makes you question who you are repeatedly, they are reshaping you. Test 7. The total control test. The moment self-betrayal completes the system. Now leverage is spent. Real-life pattern. A small moral compromise. Then a larger one. You rationalize. That rationalization is ownership. Self-betrayal. Once you cross your own line, you begin policing yourself. Leaving would mean admitting loss. So you stay. Machiavellian insight. People who betray themselves become loyal out of necessity. The only way to pass. Fail immediately. Refuse the first compromise. Integrity is the final immunity. Identity lock. Test 7. If someone can make you betray yourself, they no longer need to control you. Final conclusion. The 7 tests as one system. Power never moves randomly. It moves in sequences. Discomfort. Approval. Emotion. Status. Withdrawal. Identity. Self-betrayal. Each test asks the same question. Will you abandon yourself to keep this? The moment you stop moving to restore comfort at the cost of alignment, the system collapses. Machiavelli did not teach cruelty. He taught clarity. Those who retain emotional regulation, identity definition, and moral boundaries internally cannot be governed externally. Manipulation ends when there is nothing left to extract. Awareness does not comfort. It frees.